Okay, so can anyone hear me or can anyone see me? Okay, so can anyone hear me or can anyone see me? I feel so alone. This is hard work, but I think we're gonna get there. I feel so alone. So you can see me and you can hear me. This is the hardest thing, guys, I tell you. I can see your comments, Daisy, Alicia. You can see me now? All right. We're getting somewhere. Thank you so much, guys, for your patience. You can hear me? Is there too much feedback, Daisy? This is worse than giving birth to babies, guys. There's like a delay. I'm talking to myself. I don't know. I owe my husband a big back rub and everything. But most of it I figured it out on my own. But let me tell you, the people who do this, amazing job. A little, I can hear you a little, but not bad. Okay. People who do this, amazing job. I wanted to ask you a little. I can hear you a little, but not bad. Okay. Alicia, my webcam. I don't know. Am I a little bit louder? Amazing job. I wanted to ask you a little. I can hear you a little, bit not bad. Okay. Alicia, my webcam. I don't know. Am I a little bit louder? Amazing job. I wanted to ask you. Okay. So I'll turn it back down then. So. Is this better for sound before I answer Alicia's question? You just have to keep telling me so I can learn this together and then I can teach you guys how to do this. So my webcam is an old one. It's actually a Microsoft one. It's the one that's right here. If you can see this, Alicia, because it's so delayed, I can't really tell you, or I can't see what I'm telling you, but it's this small one right here. I believe that LG makes a big one. And it's called the 930 LG webcam, and it works with Macs and it works with Windows-based computers. And apparently it's really good. It's got a good HD quality and stuff like that, and it's got a wider focus so that you can see your map better. So I don't know if you guys can hear me or if it's still choppy, but I'm really trying. But you can see me, Alicia? You just can't see the camera because it's on a, in order to do the two screens or the double screen as I have it, I have to put one of these cameras on a lower resolution. I don't know if that makes sense, so that my computer can buffer what we would be doing here on, you know, with my layout versus what you see me when I'm talking to you. It's not a 12 by 12, it's an 8.5 by 11. But is it too bright? Not bright enough? I'm just going to sit here and talk. I'm not even going to scrapbook. So we're just going to have to ask one question at a time. So can you see me? Can you see anything on the screen? I think it may be frozen. Yes, it's pink with white stripes, or it's white with pink stripes. Good, Daisy. Thank you for telling me that. Because obviously on my screen it's really lagging. But you know what? I think in my house I'm gonna have to ask my boys to get off their gaming so that I can speed up a little bit. Because to be honest, there's just too many people on too many devices, right? And I don't know how these things work, but I'm pretty sure that you have to have, you know, fast computer, fast internet. You're going to have a little bit of everything in order to kind of compensate for whatever it is that you want to do. You know what I was thinking? In order for me to hear what I'm saying, I might have to put like, well, I can hear what I'm saying, but I mean like, so that I make sure you can hear me. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. You have lag echo. Maybe you need to turn the mic off the face camera. Okay, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna try and do that. So let's see. Okay, so now I just clicked on something. Do I sound better or do I sound worse? Hi, Marlene. Can you hear me? Oh my God, this is so hard. We're both learning today. Marlene is my sister-in-law. So Marlene, can you hear and see me well, or is there a lot of feedback? Yeah, it's hard for everybody. So there's no echo anymore. Can you see and hear well then? There's still lag echo, but it's quieter. So I'm going to totally mute off my YouTube microphone or sound. So it's the same sound you guys listen to when you're watching your videos. And so tell me if that helps, Leona. Because if you can hear me clearly now, and you don't hear that lag echo, then it means that I can't have my own volume while I'm watching myself, if that makes any sense. No more echo? Yay! Okay, thank you so much for your help. I don't know. I was like 2 seconds into just quitting and making a regular video and complaining about how much work it was just to get this far. And I'm sure that every other video that I do, I really just, I'm thinking like winter time's coming and Saturday nights, you know, everybody wants to be kind of doing their own thing. So why not do a live, you know, stream and just, I know it records it for me and then it already takes care of the other part where I don't have to, you know, upload it. So it's doing that part. So I just thought maybe instead of Saturday mornings, if this worked out, I would do Saturday nights with you guys until whenever we all get tired or whatnot. But hi, computers is not my forte. Very hard. And I'm pretty sure I still have to fix this and tweak the resolutions here and there, but I do think it has to do with how many people in my household have gadgets on the go and are using the same internet. So I'll have to look into that, but if not, then maybe I'll have to pick Friday nights when my kids are at Portuguese school and there's less people using devices. I'm not sure, but just keep giving me the feedback, or if you know any tips and tricks, just let me know what you think I can do. And as it stands, I'm going to continue as best as I can to work on a layout tonight with you guys. I believe we're lagging a lot right now. If you can still hear me. Portuguese school is just a program that's offered on Friday nights where my kids go for a couple of hours and they learn to speak Portuguese. Excited, seems to be working great now. I don't know why I'm reading these comments. I should put them in my head. Sorry. Good. On my side, it's really lagging. I have no idea what you can see and what you can't see. It's kind of just frozen. Cook? No, just speak Portuguese. No cooking. So I'm going to try my best to learn how to do this. I'm not going to repeat it anymore. I hope you heard. I'm doing my best here. I hope the video quality on your side is better than it is on my side. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have my head down a little bit. Oh, cool, not cook. It's funny. Oh, I like this. I hope it works out. It's funny. It's nice to not just be talking to myself. Okay, so this is an awesome photo of me and my husband, and I was just trying to take a selfie of us, and we started to giggle a lot and really laugh with each other, and this came out to be the most genuine picture. Ooh, ooh, like this. Like I'm holding it up and you can't even see it. I don't know where my camera is. And I can't see my screen because it's so laggy. And now all you're going to see is the bottom part. Is that better? Is that even better? Oh, it doesn't even matter. Anyhow, I love the way this one turned out. So I'm going to make this one Hello Love. Have you heard that song? I don't know what her name is. Something May. She sings that really popular song, Take Your Clothes Off. Well, she has a new song out called Hello Love or something like that, or Ooh Love. It's amazing. You have to hear it. It's awesome. I love it. You can see it? Thank you. This is more pressure than recording live. You know, like when I do my live recording stuff, this is way more pressure. I'll tell you that much. I don't know where to look. I don't know what to do. Okay, so this little tag says be happy. And this one says beautiful. And you're supposed to get out your scrapbooking stuff and scrapbook with me, so that I don't feel like I'm always doing it by myself. So let me know what you guys are working on. I'm gonna see if I've got some alphas in here. I still have some of these. Oh, I like that fave one. That's really cool. I'm gonna cut some wax paper. And set that down there. Ooh, out of paper, or is it fabric pom-poms? Hello, scrap and plan with me. Okay, so I'm gonna just try to use up what I already have on my desk. It's the same stuff, it's the same collection. I believe it's like a Scraptastic kit that I got. Maybe like a fallish one. And I'm just gonna spell out the word love with these other letters. Then this is gold and that's gold. Not sure I like that. It's working.
It's working?
Yeah, it's working. See?
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, thank you. You want to say hi? Are you eating food without me?
No, that's not mine. That's Gus's.
Oh.
It's not mine. Just making sure.
Your sister hasn't spoken anymore, but I think she's on here. She can see you. Yeah. Say, hey, honey. Thank you.
Oh, there's a delay.
There's a big delay. I don't know if they see it. They say they don't, but...
I guess for us when it bounces back or something?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
It's like scrapping by myself. It's horrible. No, I like it. I like the chat. I had to turn down the... I had to turn down the volume over here because then they can hear what I hear after.
Oh.
But thank you.
Feedback from them helps.
Yes, that's what I said. See, even the hubby said, feedback from you guys is what I need. You know what's funny is the other day I was thinking that I use the word hello on too many of my layouts, and I just ruined these letters. What's the matter? And here I am tonight. I was saying to myself, I'm not going to use the word hello anymore. And no, first thing that comes to my mind is the hello love. But I think it's because I have a song in my head. It's a really good song. It's a little bit mellow. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to pick the other L that I didn't ruin and leave the other one for another time when I have more patience to glue it. But these ones already have like 0 stick to them. What are these? The Patchwork from American Crafts. If I don't put it back in the bag, these guys are going to fall all over the place. They don't stick. Okay. Are you still with me? Is anybody out there? Can you hear me? Okay. I just got an idea. I know what I want to do. And the sad part is I have to fix my camera angle because you can't see the whole thing, right? But I'm trying. I'm going to try and put words all the way from the top to the bottom. And then as I work on it towards the end, I'll just slide it up and down. And then next time we'll make sure that I make it a little bit smaller, okay? So that you can see the screen. Today, I must be forgiven. Let me see. Yes. All the stickers are cute. I have to agree. All stickers are cute and they're all very nice. It's just it's annoying when your letters fall off when you barely touch them, right? But, I mean, it's little things. I want to use the speech bubble that said, she said. I'm going to have to get someone to get me a drink. I sat here for so many hours trying to figure out how the heck do you live stream. I watched so many YouTube videos. I learned a lot of stuff. I learned that a lot of men and kids are streaming video games, and the rest of us are scrapbookers. That's what I learned on the internet. Well, no. Then there's the vlogging people, right? Do I like this heart too? Do I like the papers? Hi, Moira. Aww. Oh, thank you. Is the video good, Moira? You tell me the truth, honey. I trust what you say. Is it okay? I love that. Is that like a little ducky thing that you put there? Hugs and kisses right back at you, Moira. You're the best. You are the best. Let's see if I can use some of this chipboard. I still have some of that tissue paper left. And yep, I'm going to do the exact same thing and tear off the back just so that it doesn't stick everywhere. I don't know, maybe I'll use some more of it. It's just sitting here on my desk. Why not, right? We'll do some Missy folding on it. And let's see, what else do I want to do? bring in some wood grain, since I'm using wood grain in my...
Marlene says that she can hear you perfectly. Everything's great. She just can't communicate. It froze on her. Yeah. So she wanted me to tell you that. So she doesn't have the ability to message, I guess. It froze on her.
No problem. Yes, it's their version of scrapbooking. Oh, I don't complain. Like, that's how we kind of treat each other in here. I get my time to scrapbook. My husband does his gaming thing. My son is now gaming, believe it or not. But they do it together. They do kind of like a daddy-son video game where they actually play against each other. So, yeah. As long as I think there always has to be a good balance in life, right? As long as we make time that, there are no video games and there's family nights where we just play games with each other and we make time for each other, then I'm okay with, picking a Friday night or a Saturday night where nobody's going to be disturbed and we're basically eating leftovers and we're allowed to totally, completely immerse ourselves in what we want to do. And there's no guilt or shame in that. And I do teach my kids that. And that's just how it has to be, because you sometimes have to allow for that growth of a person, right? And teaching my kids that mommy needs her time and daddy has his time. As I move this O back down, I'm going to move it down so you can see what I'm doing. Yes, we teach them you shouldn't feel guilty for playing. Now, playing too many video games all the time, every day, my kids don't get to play video games during the week. They have to focus on homework and stuff like that. But on Saturday night or, a Friday night if they want to, but now they have, like I said, Portuguese school, so they're not really having as much free time. But I do allow the kids to have that because I'm going to teach them that once they're older, it's okay. It's okay to take time for yourself as well, right? I'm going to see how many words I can put down, maybe even repetitive ones. I've already done layouts like this. I figured I was going to go back to something I know, something I like. And again, because of my nails, I cannot lift and move anything. And I don't know where my tweezer is. I don't know where my X-Acto knife is. I don't know. No, I didn't go shopping for any supplies. Right. So I think I'm going to leave the hello love like that. Yes, Moira, balance. Balance is the key. Healthy, independent living is good too. I think maybe I should talk about my work. I have a lot of parents who come into the pharmacy and assume that, when their kids are 26 years old, that they still are babies and they still need to, the parents need to take care of everything for their kids, and it drives me bonkers. It really does. It drives me bonkers. I'm not even going to kid you. Like, I don't mind that you're taking care of your kids and, that you want to help them or whatever it is. I get it. I have 2 kids and I'm going to take care of them. But when they're 26, no, they need to know what they're doing. And sometimes it comes with independent play and independent time, or just taking time for yourself, whatever that is. But I think we're kind of moving into a very dependent society with our kids. We're moving backwards where parents are like, That's my child. You have to tell me. I said, no, well, you got to get permission. I'm not telling you anything. They're an adult. Okay, so now I've got to find some words for the bottom here. And it's flying off. Should I already staple this down because I like it? Yep, I'm gonna staple it down. I know, it's so silly to watch me like scrape these things off because I can't pick them up. Okay. So because I love that there, did I glue in my hot glue gun? Or glue in? Plug in? I did. It's been plugged in since I got down here trying to make this video. And I need one more piece of hot glue right on this black frame so it holds my top cluster in place. And I really like that. So I've been watching a lot of people's videos and all the black and white and everything like that, and I think it looks smashing with some colors. I don't want to lose too much of that. I think it's really pretty. Is that pretty like that? This was in August. Work out my cluster like this. Yeah? It's good? And then I've got one more flower, maybe top and bottom like that. I don't want to overthink it. So I'm going to get my hot glue, and I already put my center cluster down. Yes, thank you. Coral is beautiful. It actually looks beautiful with a lot of colors like coral and navy blue and stuff like that. Well, that would have been easier if I just peeled off the back like I just did right now. We live and we learn. I don't know why, I'm like really nervous. I just felt like a little, whew, I hope everything's okay for everybody out there. Sorry. There's going to be a lot of hellos on this layout. A lot of hellos. All right, so I'm going to get a foam dot for this one. Right, Moira? Maybes. Which way am I? Yeah, they're looking good. A lot of things. I mean, even Tracy the other day, she used purple, which I know I've made a couple of layouts using purple, and it looked really nice. Like, you forget it's not the most common color. It's not as trendy as what we would think, but in the end, it looked really good. At least I thought so. I might have to move those letters over, smudge it. Nah, it's good. I know that most of what this says is being covered up, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted to kind of balance out the blue and stuff on that side. The purple you're intimidated by, Moira? Not sure where I want that one. Okay, so let's see. Kind of like that on the photo. If I take this off lightly, can I get away with seeing what it's going to look like without committing completely? Let's take a look and see. A little bit more. A little bit more this way. Angle. Yes, I agree. It's beautiful, but it will clash with a lot of things, I think. Let me stick it under, over. Stick it over here. Take away the glue over there. I'm going to tilt this one up a little bit just to bring in more angle. I don't want to cover up this. I'm going to have to pull up my little she said thing just because I want my flower to go in here. I didn't want it to cover up the black border. Dropped a piece of paper on the ground, sorry. You can now see everything I'm doing. Okay, love my hot glue. I've got a cobweb here that's moving my paper. I've got to balance out this side now. I do have these coral letters, but I don't know. I watched a video today, someone who has, who did a video about leftover letters, and that there's this thing that you can Google with your leftover letters, and you can actually make a word. Like, ooh. Yeah, there's no words on there. And there are none on there either. And these are too bright for this page, too bright for this page. So, I'm thinking, let's go back and repeat the wood grain, because these ones don't stick. Partially on the paper. I can just I'm going on a limb here. I think I want to put a big word. And I know it's crooked, but see, this M is like falling and not sticking to the base. Photograph. I always like, using the word photograph whenever I type a sentence or say anything. I hope you guys are okay. Are we still good? Everybody good out there? There's an R. R, photograph. But when I'm spelling out stuff slowly and I'm looking for letters, I don't know how to spell the word. It would be even worse. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Don't know if I'll use this other hello again. And then I'm gonna use the gold ones. Thank you, Moira. I'm just playing. I don't know what other word to put on the bottom now. Favorite photograph. Should I put numbers? Put numbers. Thank you, Barbara. Oh, Barbara, you darling. You were the first person to be patient with me today while I was fiddling around, and I want to say thank you to you. I told you it was going to be a long time. Like, yeah, I think you need to get a snack. Maybe you need to have your complete meal before you came back, right? But thank you. You were the first person to check up on me when I was trying to get this started. And I was like, oh dear, Barbara, it's going to be a while. Okay, so I'm not liking the 2016 too much at the bottom, right? Right. It's too small. Photograph is too big. It's going to have to be a bigger word, but with the gold letters. You did go out for dinner? You managed to actually drive somewhere and come back? I didn't think I took that long, Barbara. Come on. Whoa, thank you. I feel better that you're not hungry, because I'm hungry. I haven't even had a drink of water yet. Okay, I need to move these up a little bit. And they're going to have to be glued this way too. I hope you guys are scrapbooking. What if I put, what letter am I looking for? A P. And spell out the word Piku. I like that you can see, or I can see, myself taking a picture of us through my sunglasses as well. It's really cute. There is no hashtag on this alpha, or else I would have used a hashtag. And I think I need something in the middle here. So that I can nail dot? No, it's too bright. Sticker? No. Another sticker? No. Maybe that's where I want to put 2016 now. Yep. I'm telling you, there's too much pressure. It's gonna stay like this. Stay like this. So I'm not gonna torture you guys either. I feel bad that you're just sitting there watching me struggle with these letters. Yeah, still don't know what I'm gonna put on this side, but I'm gonna have to glue these bad boys down because I think I have them exactly where I want them. Sort of, kind of, yes. So it was a very nice day outside today, although I think it was a bit cold for my liking, but it is now sweater weather. Yeah, sweater weather. Not an easy thing to say, but I'm sort of embracing autumn now. Usually I always say that my favorite season, which will always be my favorite season, is summer, but I do like autumn too. It's really pretty. I like fall leaves and fall colors and stuff like that. I think it looks really pretty. We do have some very nice streets on my way to work that I take that are sort of downhill and uphill. They're side roads, but I purposely take them on my way home from work usually, not on my way into work. Unless I'm just going in that direction for something else and I'm not in a rush. I rather take a faster way into work. But there is a section where there's very beautiful trees to look at, and I think it's like about a 2 or 3 week gap where the leaves turn colors, and it's breathtaking, really. I feel like I'm in that, like, you know, Disney movie Cars, and I'm driving through, you know, that fancy street. There's no waterfall, but it's still beautiful. All right, for totally winging this under immense amounts of pressure while I do something new. Autumn is my favorite. Yes, we did have the door open all day as well, Moira, like our back sliding door, and it makes such a difference. So yes, open windows. I agree with you. And the house smells better, right? It's got that fresh feeling. Did we like the ampersand here? I left it there for so long. I know I didn't glue it down, but I think it's nice. It's nice. I still need something on this side. I'm just making a hodgepodge here. Hodgepodge. And I think I am going to put this... Thank you, Daisy. Oh, yes. I don't like the cold, Daisy. I really don't do well in the cold. I like a sunny winter day here in Ontario is very nice. And if you're appropriately dressed and you're not getting wet and you don't have to walk through the snow and snow doesn't come in your boots, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with layering a nice cozy sweater. I get it. But rainy, misty, black, gray skies in wintertime over and over, not my favorite. But yes, the winter is, I think it's getting better, the winters here. Everyone's telling me that winters are less, what's the word? Less snowy, less freezing. I'm not sure, but yes, Barbara, I don't know if I've turned off my air conditioning. It's just set at very low. I don't crank it up very high either. Like when people come to my house, I'm embarrassed. I actually run to the air conditioner, to the thermostat, I should say. I don't run to the air conditioner. And I turn it, I make the house cooler when guests come over because I don't want them to secretly know how warm I keep the house, except for nighttime when we're sleeping. Then I do make it comfortable for sleeping because I think it needs to be fresh when you're sleeping. I will be honest with you there. But yes, a lot of less snow. I don't know if it's because when we were little, we had to walk in the snow. Like we walked through the snow, and nowadays we're driving. So I don't know if it's because we're not having to walk through the snow that we think that there's less snow. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I think it's been since my son was 3. He's now 9. So it's been a few years since we've had like crazy. I like the smile, but you can't see it. Snowfalls, but yeah, anything. Well, that's cute there too. Anything below. Oh, I like that there. Below 1 degree. No, 5 degrees, and I'm complaining already. I just like it warm. I can tolerate it. That's why I was just talking to my sister-in-law about it. I know, Marlene, you can't. You have to refresh your chat and you can't chime in, but I was just talking to my sister-in-law about that today. Usually when I tell people that I do hot yoga, so the room goes to I believe it's 40, it's 109 or 115 by the time we're done Fahrenheit, so I think it's 40 something degrees. And usually when I tell people that, you know, the first reactions are like, oh, I can't do hot yoga because it's too hot for them. That's the usual reaction I get from most people. And most of the times when we leave the studio, there's usually a couple of people at the front desk telling, you know, the girls that the room was too hot and they couldn't stand it, or they had, you know, they should check into the thermostat because they felt that it was, you know, overly hot. And I personally am like, I think it could be a little hotter. I love to sweat. I don't love to sweat all the time. I love to sweat while I'm at hot. And during my yoga session, I love to sweat. I'm going to put this cute little baby hello love tag that I just flipped over. I'm going to put it over here to balance out the pink. And I'm not even thinking. This is so mindless for me. So I'm having a lot of fun just making a hodgepodge of cluster over here. So nice. My nerves have settled a little bit. Yeah, it's very nervous. Where did I say I wanted it? Over here? Over here. I love folded tags. That's why this one's not making me happy. I have to put a foam dot. That's what it is. It's because it's not folded over and I don't like it like that. Much better that I raised that part up. I'm going to see if there's anything else that needs to have a little lift. I'm going to lift up this bad boy too. So all my corners have a little bit of a lift. That's cute. I really like that. I got to use the rest of that tissue paper. And now I think I'm going to do some splattering. And I just found my Seafoam Heidi Swap one. Oh, Marcia, how are you? Thank you. Good job, Marlene. Yay! See how much I did? Thank you, guys. Tell me if I really want your honest feedback. Tell me if the video is good, if the sound is good, because I'll do this most Saturday nights instead of the Saturday morning thing since I'll be at yoga. So you tell me so next time we know that it's coming up and we can all prepare our pictures and our paper. Yeah, I'm just looking for a splatter thing. I think I need to shake it a little bit more. Oh, thank you very much. It's from American Eagle. Thank you. I layer it on top of a nude tank top. Pretend like it's, you know, flesh tone. Yeah, so it's like a quasi sweater. It has holes in it. So I'm sort of saying goodbye to summer, but not quite yet ready for a full-on sweater. I even have my heater down here, but it's not turned on yet, so it can't be that bad yet. Thank you for the feedback, Moira. It's so important to me. I mean, I'm only using what I have. You love the live stream? Good, Marcia. Thank you. Just tell me. You tell me. And then I'll tell Alan and he'll have to fix it. I mean, I have to give myself some credit. I sincerely spent, you can ask Barbara, she went out to dinner, had a full meal and came back, and then I had this going. But I spent at least 2 hours trying to figure out. And I kind of got it. I sort of had it. And then when I called my husband down and I was showing him what I was doing, right? And this is where I tell you it tests your marriage. I'm telling you it tests our marriage. And he's like, don't touch anything. Because I'm like, well, I already did this and I pressed that and it's not working. And he's like, let me figure it out. But I want it to be quicker, right? I want him to just like magically do it and then ta-da, everything's good. But of course, things take time. So I really tried to like zone into showing him what I did so that he could kind of go through it and tell me what. And then when he finally got like a picture on this side, this was the problem. I didn't know how to stream it. Oh, hi, Melissa. How are you? There's a flare button. Where's my flare button? Where do you see it, honey? But yeah, so between the two of us, this is what we did. We created magic, and I'm going to perfect it. I am. So yeah, I had to go onto this website, and I had to download software that allows you to stream to YouTube. Something like that. Yeah, that's what I had to do. Could you imagine? But if it's working, then I'm like, yay! So I don't know. So this is my first one. Should we do another one now that I'm all like settled and good? Do you like it? I love it. What do I love? I love the little tags on it. I love the gold. I love the repetitive hello. I know that sounds silly. I really like the big word photograph. Photograph makes, oh, I should move it, right? I know the camera. I'll fix this part next time, I promise. It'll be so slowly. Yeah, it's nice. I like the hodgepodge. I love this photo. It's so cute. I'll have to do that in big. Might have to put it on my wall somewhere. What's on the other side here? This pattern paper, it's not my favorite. I'm not going to lie to you. It doesn't really invoke feelings of creativeness. But something moved when I flipped this. Did it move? No. It's solid. I might have to go back and re-glue these gold letters, but I'm not going to right now. So that was good, right? We're good on this side? This side? It's not my favorite. Should I just put a piece of white paper over it? I don't even know what to do. So my mojo just stopped when I flipped it over. No offense if you like this piece of paper. I'm so sorry, but I don't know. Let's see. What can I put on top of that? Oh, Melissa, you're going to make me laugh. I don't have a flare button. You're going to make me go all the way back and tell you, what flare button did I have, honey? You see one? I had one? I put one down? Was it the Hello Summer one from before? This? That one? I'm going to wait now patiently because you're on a delay. Should have some elevator music to help me wait patiently. I can't wait any longer, I'm sorry. All right. What do I do on this side? Does this match that side of color? It does. Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. I hope that's the whole thing. I love watching. Who do I watch? Adele from Inky Quill. She's done her live stuff. And who else? I think she's the only one. Is she the only one? Yeah. I don't know. I can't think anymore of anyone who does live. And I remember when I first started with scrapbooking, I used to love to do the Ustream for the mini albums and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys even remember. And I used to watch, I don't even remember her name now. It's horrible. I'm so bad with remembering stuff. Thank you, Marcia. The lady from Following the Paper Trail. What was her name? But I used to watch a few people on Ustream. And Kathy Orta. Oh, she's a gem. She's brilliant. So, yeah, Ustream was the thing that was really in and stuff like that. And then, yeah, I think Adele's the only one who does live. Like, you guys let me know if there's anybody else, because I really like the interactiveness of it, right? It's just Adele. I always feel that Laura, thank you. That's right. Following the Paper Trail, Laura. My God, that woman is brilliant with paper. Jeez. What was I saying now? Ustream, Adele. Time zones. Australia, it's hard, right? So by the time I actually paid attention that she had her live streams going on, loved it, but I had a few functions going on every single time she planned hers, which I just felt so bad. So I never actually got to scrap and do, the live streams with her. So I am going to work on something for this side, but I'm going to put this one aside. Thank you so much, guys. I really like the way this one turned out, too. Oh, what about here? I'm just trying to keep everything kind of, matchy-matchy, cohesive, because it's going to be somewhat in the same album. And so I think that looks good, right? Like, if you were flipping through my album, you'd be like, that's not bad, right? But then you get to this page, I don't like the colors. Okay, so what was I saying? Where did a Google Hangout? Look at you, Daisy. What's that? Where everyone was video chatting and everyone was scrapping too? I just got the hang of this live stream. Now you want, what's a Google Hangout? I'm patiently waiting for your answer when I look down at the screen. Google Hangout. Yeah, it's just fun, right? Because sometimes, I don't know, it's nice to see what you guys are saying to me at this point. Although it's a little bit overwhelming, but it's still very nice to see. And I like it. Here, I'm going to go silent for a little bit while I try to think of what my next move is going to be. Wow, so you can talk to each other and see everybody? That's incredible. What am I looking for? My ruler, and it's right here. So do you have to set up your camera too, Daisy? Me too, Marcia. I'm so proud of you for all your exercise and everything that you've done to take time for yourself. I hope you know that. It's very important. Very, very important. So how many screens? Sorry, Daisy, not to ask you so many questions, but how many screens? Like, is it like a whole bunch of like boxes of everyone up there on the video and stuff? So 10 squares of people. I've gone silent waiting for Daisy. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I didn't know. And who starts it? Who starts this video hangout thing? That's cool. I'll have to look into that. That sounds really neat. That'd be so exciting that I could get to see you guys and talk to you guys. Wow. Awesome. Okay. So I don't know what we're doing with this one. Absolutely. I always say, as I just butchered this piece of paper, yes, Marcia, I tell you, honestly, you can't pay me to go back the way that I used to be. I love it. I love, like you're saying, I love the way I feel. Love the way I feel. I mean, in the beginning when you start, it takes a while, right, to get into that routine, and it takes a while to feel, you know, the benefits of how you feel when you're exercising and stuff like that. But once you get going, it's amazing. It's definitely amazing. And it's taken me a while too to find what I really like and what makes me feel good. Like there were, in the beginning when I first started to take care of myself and exercise, and I still do love running, but You Had It by the Diamond. I think you were putting it there, and it looked great. The Diamond, but you liked it better with the paper, Melissa? Like this? Oh. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The other one. This little one, right? This, Melissa? When I finish this layout, I'm going to put this back. Just for you. But going back to what I'm saying to you, Marcia, yeah, it takes a little while to get used to it, and it also takes time to find the form of exercise that not only one is the best for you, because everybody's different, right? The one that makes you feel the best, right? And one that, although every form of exercise will at some point be, you know, not your favorite thing to do, I'd like to say, because you have to be in the mood and you have to make time for it, but I don't want to cover up the one that says enjoy every moment. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. Just playing, but I need to pay attention. So yeah, so I used to run. That's what I was saying. And I loved the way running made me feel. Like, sincerely, if you've heard of people say runner's high, yes. There is something where you're just literally euphoric at the end of running, and it's just amazing. It's amazing how it can make you feel that way. And let me see. I do like weightlifting. I love lifting weights, and I like kettlebells. Swinging kettlebells are fun too. I like dancing. Dancing is such a great form of exercise. Sometimes you don't even have to overthink like what exercise means or what it means to just do something for a few minutes. It doesn't have to be like, you know, combustion and fall down to the ground type exercise, which I think is actually not as conducive to you anyway. You want me to do mixed media on, oh, the other one? You wanted me to warp my paper? Some gesso? You know, I've never used gesso. I like this one. Okay. We're gonna go back to this one. So it's the Hello Summer one, right? And we're going to put this one here, right? All right. The people have spoken. This is so exciting. Thank you. Yes, Moira, I was just saying, honey, it doesn't have to be, yeah, you don't have to be, I mean, you can. If you like going to the gym and that's your thing, I'm all for whatever form of exercise you want to do, right? It doesn't, there you go, Melissa, just for you, darling. See? Thank you. And it's beautiful. I like it. And yeah, sorry that there's delays. I will speak to management later on. But walking, when we were in Portugal, we walked up and down steep hills, like steep hills, and we had the most delicious bread for breakfast. And here, I usually don't eat bread. I'm not going to lie. We eat Ezekiel bread. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. So it's made with like grains, but it's not made with flour. It's not a flour bread, and it has no preservatives, so it has to stay in the freezer. And you buy it in your health food aisle section. Unfortunately, I don't believe it's gluten-free. My sister-in-law tells me that I think one of the ingredients in it is something that is not proven that it's gluten-free, but every other ingredient in it is. And it's a very, I mean, my favorite one. Thank you, Moira. That's so cute. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. So you have to keep it in the freezer, and my favorite one is the sesame seed one, and then the kids also like the cinnamon raisin one with some peanut butter. But while we were in Portugal, we were eating very well, and we were eating full meals for like everything, and we were walking up and down hills, walking a lot, way more than I think we walk here, but also using, like, the first 3 days, my muscles on my legs were hurting, and I stand for a living, and I stand for a minimum of 12 hours, not including when I get up with the kids and do my own stuff and when I come home from work. If you were to add that all up, it's 18 hours of on my legs, right? Plus I do my own few little exercise stuff and whatnot. So I consider that for my age, I think I'm in decent shape. I mean, there's things that I can't do, but there's a lot of things that I think I'm pretty good. But, yes, you have to kick yourself out the door, Marcia. But my legs were hurting 3 days into this, Portugal trip. And I'm thinking to myself, even a small change like that, where you think that you're in this amazing shape, right? You think, wow, I'm a rock star. Well, that's what I say to myself. And you should say it to yourself too. And then when we were doing that, and we're like, even my husband, like, wow, you can really feel the difference. So yes, Moira, even walking like a little bit, just somewhere and doing something different changes the way your body functions, right? And I just feel that we're very sedentary, and, even just my kids and, sitting here now with you guys this evening, we choose to sit down sometimes. I could get caught up on the couch for a few hours doing YouTube videos sometimes when I'm not in the mood to do anything else, right? So, I don't know. Any movement is good movement, right? You want me to gesso up the back of this? What color of gesso do I have? Mixed media? I don't do mixed media. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna get the gesso. I'm gonna get a foam brush. What else do I need? What else do you do when you do mixed media? I don't have anything else. I don't have gelatos. Do you shake this? Do not freeze. No freezing in this house. Let's see. Okay. Peer pressure, Daisy? You got it, girlfriend. I'm a sucker for peer pressure. You think I shouldn't? If this ruins the other side of my page, I'm going to freak out. What color did I buy? It's white. It's not clear. It's white. Am I doing this right? What am I going to do after this? Thin coat, right? Thin coat. Smells nice. Smells like paint. I still have to find a strip to put on the top there because that's a manufacturing thing. I think I use my paper upside down. Like that? Is that right? Oh, the chat must be frozen. Oops. You know what? I'm always like admiring how Missy, she'll start out with a piece of paper this color, and then at the end when she shows us her pictures, it's always turquoise. I'm like, how'd you do that? I thought I was watching like something that was like a blue and black or whatever, Do you guys know what I mean? Do I like it? I don't know yet. We just got started. No, Daisy, I don't like... I like looking at other people's mixed media, but I don't know. It's not my thing. But I'm going to do it. We're going to make it work, right? I'm going to reach for some paint. turquoise, pink, and yellow. Which one? Missy? Yeah, Missy's are, honestly, because turquoise is my favorite color. So every time Missy finishes her layouts, and I see that it's like this, it has like the most beautiful pops of turquoise every single time, and I'm like, how does she do that? How does she do that? Okay, so what do I want to do? Yes, Missy. Yeah, that's what I thought. She's good. She's one of my favorites. Okay, so I still have my ratty-tatty piece of whatever that is. And I don't know if this is completely clogged. I'm not sure. I hope this is what you were trying to tell me to do, Melissa, because I'm not good at this stuff. I don't do mixed media. This is gold metallic paint. Daisy, I'm really bad. I laughed at your comment when you were trying to be so polite with me, which I totally appreciate. That you were like, well, I'm not saying that you're bad when we're bad together. Maybe that's what I have to do. I just have to embrace it more, right? It's just not my thing. But maybe it's just not my thing because I haven't made it my thing, right? Right. So now I have to break it to you, but I'm going to have to use my heat gun to dry this paint. Or should I do what Missy does? Something like that, right? Ooh, I like the gold. I like the gold. What do you think? And what would I use on the top? That covers up too much of it. I'm gonna need my ruler. I'm really into this Mercy Tierra tearing of paper. It's really nice. Good, good. I'm glad that you're happy, Melissa. I'm nervous. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Do I have a Cameo? No. I have a Cricut. And I go through spurts of 100% loving my Cricut and then forgetting that I have it, or forgetting to be inspired to use it properly. Because sometimes I have, and there's a fruit fly in my room here, and I'm so sorry if you see it, but that's life. I always try to cut out things with my Cricut in white paper. I feel that a lot of it turns out like, well, not exactly like the cut files and stuff like that. I don't have, is it Cricut Design? I know that there is software that you can kind of do. Am I not in camera? You guys are going to bear with me for a second because I'm going to go back and see where my paper should go. Here? Yeah. It needs to be here. Sorry. I don't know what you guys can see. Well, I do actually, because now I'm on my other side. I just can't see the chat. I'm on my just bear with me for a second. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could change the size of... I hope I don't lose you guys, but I'm gonna try to do something. Don't panic. I hope you're all still there. Sorry. I was just trying to find out where my borders are so that I can keep myself in focus. But now I don't know if I lost you forever. I'm gonna be like Rose on the Titanic. Come back. I need a drink. I'm gonna have to get my hubby to bring me a drink. What kind of drink should I have since there's peer pressure out there? Okay. What should we do? What should I do? My desk is a huge mess. You like the glow? Bottom layout? Fruit fly. I'm killing a fruit fly. I'm sorry. Close your eyes. It's graphic. It's gone. You're here, Moira? Good, thank you. Okay. Is it drying? Not quite. It's almost dried. Almost. To cut out a strip of paper for the top. And I gotta find a way to stick it down and then cut it to size. I'm trying to see if I can make do without my ATG and just use other gluing methods. I don't even remember which way I had this now. Was it this way? Or was it this way? It was this way. And it's only because it's so much work for me to get refills. And the last time that I got refills, they only had this huge, thick size of refills. And it wasn't my favorite thing. But sometimes you just have to get used to it, and I have to make do with it. But now that I'm almost running out, I don't want to buy myself a new one. I'm just trying to see if I can truly live without it. You know what I mean? So now I need to find something to back onto this. So some paper. Yes, I love the vellum too. It's very pretty. It's very cute. And I still need more back there. Keep it light. Take things off. Better. Light. Centered. Lowered. I'm listening. I'm listening. All right. Here I thought you were talking about what I'm doing now, Melissa. No, you're still talking about my brushing? This chat thing, I tell ya. Thank you, thank you. Yes, keep it light. But that's okay. I think I'm doing a positive anyway. By taking your advice on something else, I think it's working for this one too. I've gone silent. I'm thinking too much. I really like this one that says enjoy every moment. So I want to cut it out, which I can't cut straight with a small scissor, and sort of fake out that I still have it. Yeah, Missy does a good job doing her ball of thread stuff too. She's very good. Very good. Everybody's very good. That's what I like about it. Everybody has their thing. That's why we like it. It's because nobody is exactly the same. It's so much fun to watch. And here I go again, overthinking it. And I shouldn't. I like that. I always get one staple that doesn't want to stay with me. There we go. And then I can use hot glue to fix the rest of it. Thank you, Melissa. You're awesome. You're good at peer pressure, but you're also a good support system. I'll tell you that. Who would have thought? I would have never thought I was going to use this side of the paper. Nope. Yeah. Only, is there a way to like make the... Yes, Moira, my stapling has become a staple. Yes, I laugh at my own jokes, all right? I do. Ask my sister-in-law, poor thing. I don't think she can comment on the feed, but I do. I laugh at my own jokes. Somebody has to laugh at my jokes. Might as well be me. I can't hear you guys laughing. This is a picture of my precious family, and my husband's island, where he's from, is called Piku because of the peak that you see. Is that working? No, right? We'll just put it down. I'll have to find a way to like, you know, I do have a hashtag ScrapSaturdayS for my Instagram where you can see my layouts that I hashtag ScrapSaturdayS. So maybe that's what I'll have to start doing. But I love this picture. And my sister-in-law, who was on here earlier, she's the one who took this for us. So we were on our way to a very amazing... thank you, Marcia. Fruit fly? I have no drink, Melissa. I need a glass of wine. I'm going to tell you that much. I'm going to open up the door and tell my husband. Hang on. Alan, can you get me a glass of wine? Thank you. Thank you. What was I saying? So yeah, we were on our way to a very important religious feast that they have there. And it's called, I should put this whole thing down, right? Or do I want to put some, wait a second. It's called a Fête de Bon Jésus, so it's the Feast of the Good Jesus. And it is this amazing statue that this man brought over from Brazil. And I learned the story this year that he was traveling around trying to see where he wanted to settle with this statue, and that this, you know, when he got to this island, the statue gave him the feeling that that's where he needed to be. And so they have this amazing feast where we remember him and all of his beautiful miracles to everyone. So it's very, very important, very beautiful. So yeah, we got dressed up nice and fancy. For this feast. And that's the picture. Those are the hills that we were climbing up and down. I don't know. I like that one. I'm going to put some foam dots on the back of this one. I think that's what it always needs. It just needs to be lifted up somehow. I believe I'm going to put that there. Maybe that's too heavy over there. And again, with this chat, I'm just trying to see if there's a way for me to catch up with the chat, because I don't know, feeling a little bit left out. That's okay. So what do you guys think? I need some turquoise somewhere, right? I need more gold. Is it good? Does it look nice? I think it does. You know what? It's not that bad now that I look at it. Not so bad, not so bad. And I'm glad that I moved that from there. I didn't really like it. I'm never going to get that glass of wine. Watch, we need to time. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We need to time how long this glass of wine takes to get here. It's not going to get here. Oh, I have a family. No, I have a home. Home flare badge? No. Don't like it. A birdie? No. Paperclip? I think it looks okay. Maybe splatters. I think you're right, Daisy. I don't know why I read the chat like that, okay? Splatters. Like what color of splatters? Like blue? Okay. I'm gonna glue this one down because I like it. Like it? I like it. Yes, I love my Tombow as well, Melissa. It is my favorite. Yeah, this Tombow is my favorite one. Don't mind the gunkiness of this bottle. This is good. I bought the Tombow clear one. Wasn't my favorite. Gold splatters. Okay. I feel like we're on Survivor and I just want to keep saying the tribe has spoken. I don't know why, but that's what I feel like saying. What was I saying? Yeah, the Tombow clear one, not my favorite. Not my favorite thing. So, I'm going to take out my yucky tray. And I don't have really good paint brushes. So, okay, how do you want me to do the splatters? Do I do them with no water? Do I add water to thin it out? I don't have Heidi Shine in gold. I'm the only human being out here that doesn't have that. This is my well-loved tray. I'm sure that's way too much. But don't make fun of me. And I will be back in 1 second. Okay. Let's see. A little bit of water. I would add some water. Okay, girls. Whew. All right. Did I show you what I'm doing? No, the video is just lagging. Wow. I'm really going all out here, eh? I think the brush is going to be too big to do splatters. Too big? Oh! Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me go right here. No. Hang on. 10 people, yep. Thank you. I'll tell him that you said hi, Marcia. He's trying to whisper to make sure nobody can hear him. Practice first. Woo! Okay, good advice. Good advice. Practice first. Practice. Now I need a piece of paper to practice on, right? Oh, you guys are good. You guys are good. It's working out. Yes. My husband, Alan, is very nice. I'm the mean one in the relationship. Big paintbrush, not so much. It does, oh, it's nice. Just I don't think I have enough. I don't know. I like both. It looks good? Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. Okay. We're not going to throw this piece of paper out. We're going to let it dry off to the side. Okay. All right. I'm cheating. I hit the whole paper there. That's not good. It's like riding a bike for the first time. So awkward. I feel like I'm not doing it with enough pizzazz. Are they not splattering properly? What should I be doing? Is it like that? Sure. Right? I go silent when I think too much. Too many splatters? Not enough splatters? You can't see most of them. Let's see. You guys better be doing something out of your comfort zone. Use the other brush to tap it. Big brush on little brush, Val. Hi, Val. Thank you. My God. You know, I'm afraid of heights, but I think with you guys, I'd be jumping off bridges with this kind of support. Just crazy what we're doing. My desk is very messy. Yeah, I'm going to repeat myself. You guys better be doing something outside of your comfort zone with me today. This is crazy. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. I'm like, ah! I don't do these things. I'm a routine gal. You know me. I just glue it down and walk away. You're sewing? Very good, Daisy. Thank you. I like sewing too on my layouts, but the tension on my sewing machine is broken. Not broken. It's not broken. It needs to be fixed. And I just haven't fixed it. I haven't played around with it yet to fix it. So I'm just going to clean my brushes a little bit because I really like these brushes and I don't want them to get too stiff before I can properly wash them in a little bit. Oh yes, Melissa, Alan is a keeper. I've been with Alan since I was 16 years old and I am now going to be 42. I'm 41. And we've been through a lot together. He's my soulmate for sure. Like I say it with a lot of respect. I really do. Like I know that there's a lot of people out there who, you know, maybe you didn't find the right person. I'm not sure how I'm even gonna say this. I just mean that sincerely. He was meant for me. I'm humbled every time. He reminds me what love's all about. Yes, Moira, you have to sew on a layout. This is like as mixed media as I get. No, I've done some painting stuff. You guys have seen me. I've done some. But I am a very nervous person when it comes to that. I don't like it. No, don't start gasping now that I added in the blue. It's all or nothing now. It's just like we're in Vegas. We're all in, right? I've never been to Vegas. I say that with such certainty. You probably think I've been to Vegas. Never been to Vegas. Nope. I just mixed colors. Close your eyes. It's probably illegal, but too lazy to clean my brush. Oh my goodness. Look what I'm doing. It dries lighter than what it looks like, so don't worry. Put it down, pick it up. You like the blue, Moira? Thank you. Blue's my favorite color. Blue. Need a new paper towel. Okay. Okay. Right. Watch me do some Missy. Yeah, stitching is good. I have to say, stitching is like, it's on fleek right now. Everybody's doing stitching. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. Thank you. You have to do something outside of your comfort zone, Deborah. It is peer pressure night tonight. Wow. I like it. I like it, my friends. I do. I like it. I just have to get rid of this tray. Oh, okay. Spilt a little bit on my desk. I need a sip of wine. All right. So now what I do, I have to wait for these paint splatters to dry because they're too watery. Is that bad? Is that good? I'm not sure. You love peer pressure? Well, then you should sit next to Melissa. She'll be your best friend. Yeah, the paint ones are not drying up that fast. Nor are they soaking up onto this paper towel that I'm pretending like I'm doing something with it, and I'm not doing a thing with it. Okay. So this is the part of mixed media that I have to learn to embrace, right? It's the part where you guys always tell me you have to put it off to the side and let it dry, correct? Or you come back the next day because it had to dry overnight. Okay. So next Saturday, my sister-in-law, not the one that was on the chat here tonight, Marlene, but my other sister-in-law, Maria, it's that time of year where we have what we call Scrap Saturday at each other's houses. The ones that I've showed you before where I upload all that. You use the one that's liquid and it's not on a roller? Explain that to me, Melissa. Sorry, I missed that. But my other sister-in-law is going to have Scrap Saturday on Saturday. So I won't be here in my craft room. But I don't know if she's got... I have to ask her if she's got a router where I could do a live Scrap Saturday there. She didn't mind. We're going to be scrapbooking all night anyway. It's just not going to be very quiet. because we talk a lot. Or I just may not be here next Saturday. But I will be doing this on Saturday nights if this is something that you guys tell me that you really like. And then I'll just continue during the week with my normal videos, which is more fun. Wow, I'm impressed. Thank you so much. I really like it. It's better than I thought. Yeah, you have to have a lot of patience for this paint to dry, Daisy, that's for sure. The Tombow tape runner, yes, it's very good. I have that somewhere in my room as well. I actually bought it for my daughter to scrapbook with when we do Scrap Saturdays. Excuse me. So I do know which one you guys are talking about, and yes, that is a good one. I have to agree. Banner at the top? No? More? I don't know where to focus it on. Let's have to put my just adorable down here. Oh my goodness, there's paint everywhere. Yes, Marcia, banner at the top. We're going to take votes now. If I take the banner out, is it too much? Does it weigh it down? Yes, we like the little banner. Put it back. You have to tell me. No, I don't have any enamel dots. I have to buy enamel dots. I think that's all I want to do. Put it back. It kind of stands out, Deborah. I know. I'm like 50-50 with it. I take it out. I think it's okay. I put it back. I think it's okay. I don't know. Don't be sad, Marcia. I don't know. I also made these tags. These ones I actually cut out from white paper, and I don't know how much detail you can see in the video. I scored them on my scoreboard, so that's like a boo-boo stamp, but this side is, so I used, and I don't even know now, I'm going to say this was my Felicity Jane stamp set that I got from the only Felicity Jane kit that I got, which I really liked. And so there's the tiny words that I did in black, and then I used another word. I think I did the love first, and then I did the so much. And I just found them. Aren't they great? Yeah. I just took a day and I just made a whole bunch of tags. I did. I'm just playing around. I don't think I'm going to use this one. But I just love the polka dot effect on that. It's really cute. And so sometimes that's what I do in my craft room, is I just put paint on there. That's my unpleasant Chewbacca voice. Yeah, sometimes scrapbooking doesn't have to be, ooh, I like it in there, you know, just doing layouts. Sometimes scrapbooking can be, you know, playing with your stamps and creating, like some people, they have those videos where they're creating embellishments or they're trying to copy, you know, popular things that they see. And I know my sister-in-law, she does that quite a bit. She'll create her own version of, you know, a fancy embellishment that's popular and stuff like that. Sometimes we forget to use our stamps in a different way. And so I was playing with two-tone stamping. I feel like I have gold paint all over the place. And I don't know why I keep playing with that. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the Felicity Jane one. Such a cute stamp, eh? Just to have that. So cute. So cute. But then you have to remember to use them, right? Right. Flare badge. Flare badge and nothing up here. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you so much. Arrows, better. Wow, that's awesome, Melissa. Yeah, it's beautiful. My daughter's 13, so we have a lot of conversations now because grade 8 is upon us, and you know, we talk about things that I think are important for me to teach her, and it's hard because I really didn't date anybody. I didn't have that experience with my life or just my upbringing and stuff like that, and I don't want her to get the wrong message about anything. I don't want her to feel, you know, any guilt or shame about anything, because sometimes, oh, good night, Marcia. Kisses. Thank you, sweetheart, so much. Boa noite. And so I always tell her that as long as you find someone that you can be yourself with, that you can be truly yourself with, that you feel that allows you to breathe and grow and to humble yourself when you're hitting rock bottom, and someone who, you know, encourages you to be the best you when you need them to be and lets you, you know, suck out when you have to. I don't think you can be fake in a relationship, or you can carry that for very far. I do believe you have to have the same morals and the same kind of, you know, roots, or, you know, not roots, like you don't have to be from the same, you know, country or anything like that, but I mean, like, you have to have some sort of foundation that's the same, and then from there you can grow as two people can, right? And so I always tell her, I hope that you find someone who lets you be you in an amazing way where you're just so comfortable being yourself. And so I don't know what other advice to give her, but I hope that she can find that. And I mean, I can't imagine. I didn't date, like I said, but I think now it's even worse. I think it's, you know, kids are just, everything is through social media. And maybe it's just because it's not something I'm exposed to. Maybe social media is better. I'm not sure. But I can't imagine being in that environment now where most of what you're talking about is through a text, where there isn't any face-to-face or even over the phone conversations like we used to be on the phone all the time. And you can at least feel or hear someone's emotions, right? I don't know if you can feel or sense people's emotions through texting all the time. I don't know. And I like that. I'm a very, obviously, I know you guys are going to giggle and probably make fun of me, but I'm a very person-to-person person. I really like that whole, you know, talk to me thing where, I don't know. I like to see the eyebrows moving when people are talking so that I understand how they feel. So I don't know if I could just do the whole, you know, text me what you're thinking. I don't know. But again, it's this new generation that's got something else to deal with. Like every generation had something that they had to, you know, deal with. Or I know there's generations out there that didn't even get to, you know, they had chaperones and stuff like that, and they all had their thing that they, you know, went through. But I don't know. I don't know if it's hard. Oh, everybody's going to bed now? Good night, Moira. What time is it? Let me see. It's 10 o'clock. Thank you so much, Moira. Yeah, so I don't know how to do. I'm gonna see if I can set up when the next one is so that everyone can, if you'd like to join, if you can be prepared to do whatever you want to do so that I'm not just making you sit here watching me. I'd like it to be productive for you as well, where you're also doing something and getting, you know, a couple of layouts or working on your challenges and doing whatever it is that you want to do, and we can do it together. I think there's a way to set up a time or to show that I'm going to be doing it. Like I said, next Saturday. Do the birds really get up early, Moira? Yeah, I know what you mean. No, it's good to be on routine too. Go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time. But thank you so much for joining. Again, the chat is lagging, so I don't know where we're at or what I'm saying or if I'm babbling. And yeah, wow. Thank you so much for pressuring me. I love it. I don't even know what it did to the other side. It just added the splatters, which actually looks awesome. No? The blue ones? Yeah. It looks good. I like it way more than I thought I would. That's for sure. Way more. Okay. So this was August. And I'm going to pick all together. That looks nice. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really nice. That one just says all together on the stamping. I do like the flare badge there. Yeah, I love it. I think it's awesome. I really like the pops of gold with the pop, like the paint is drying really nicely too. It looks really good. I am reaching for, it's in my cup. It's in my cup. I just keep adding stuff as I sit here. Yes, Michael's with 40% off. Do you want to know what I think? I think that they should just make everything 40% off instead of making us go back and forth every other week when things are 40% off. How about make things 40% off and then add a 40% off coupon? Then I'd be there every day. So we're good with this one. I'm so glad. I don't even know how long. Oh, it tells me. 2 hours and 28 minutes. That's right, Val. All the time, 40% off. Right? It doesn't make any sense. If you look in the flyer, every other week, everything else that you need is 40% off. Why can't it just be always 40% off and then give us a bonus coupon? They would make a lot of money. A lot of money, especially in Canada. Things are like atrociously priced because we don't have the per capita spending, right? So, I don't know. I have no idea. I think there's a billion people because when I'm driving to work, it looks like there's a billion people in front of me on the road. But we couldn't even keep Target. We lost Target last year. We have a lot of empty places. It's really sad, but we only have Walmart. But Walmart has a very small scrapbooking section and they don't have very many things. And Michael's here from town to town or city to city. It varies. Doesn't have all the same things, all in the same places, and they don't have very trendy things, if I can say, which is sometimes the stuff that we really truthfully like to have, right? Not only because we watch it on YouTube, but it's trendy, it's cute, it's in the moment. But this year I'm really going to try, I'm going to just use my stash. I have so much right behind me, around me, everywhere. I have so much. And even like today with your support, you know, this piece of paper, I sincerely was not going to do very much with it, but I'm very happy with it. I think it looks awesome. I think it just, I don't know. I just gravitate to the same cluster. That's what I do. I just want to scrapbook and have fun and put things down and do stuff. I do think about stuff just like the rest of you. Yes. It's true, Val. Canadian Michaels are crazy. But I do get a few comments from people, and I really appreciate it, that they feel that I somewhat take the stress out of scrapbooking. Although today, of course, doing this new thing, I wasn't completely focused or myself, but I think I did a pretty good job. I always say, like, you're watching these YouTubers, they're amazing, but they also gravitate to what they know and what they like, right? So tonight we mentioned Missy quite a few times, and she does her thing, right? She loves to do her mixed media. She's perfected it. It makes her feel good. It's her grounding. It's her It's her comfort. It's her blankie. That's what she knows, right? And that's what makes Missy Missy. And I just, I try to encourage that you find that thing that you like the most about your crafting and your style, whatever it is, and go with that, right? It is fun to, get out of the comfort zone and do something new like this and then try it again next time. And, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I think you should. But if you really are just trying to find that relaxing time or trying to make your hobby something that's peaceful, I say do what you know. Do what makes you happy, because you always feel good at the end, right? Feel like you had some time well spent. I don't know where the chat's at. I need to get a fast computer. Is that what it is? Yeah, I'm just staring, just seeing what I can fix, what I can learn. I'm sure I'm like the Grinch today. Instead of my heart growing, I'm sure my brain grew a little bit. Thank you, Val. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. I'm just giving it a couple of minutes so that the chat can catch up so that I can properly say goodnight to all of you. I'm going to go finish drinking my wine on the couch. I'm not going to watch any more videos today. I think I watched like 10 of them just to figure out how to do this. I was like, what? I don't know. Every day that you learn something new, it makes you a better person, that's for sure. Now I could say I'm an expert in live streaming. I'm not. I'm looking down so that I can read the chat. Have a good night, Daisy. I hope your phone is still alive when I'm saying this so that you can hear me say have a good night. And thank you so much for your support. You are a gem. So I was just thinking, if I don't do Saturday, if it's too much for me, I might be able to do Friday night. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. But I'll find a way to put it up there so that you know. I don't know, is everybody home on Thursdays too? Thursdays. All right. I was just trying to see if the chat can catch up. So I really want to say thank you so much to everybody for joining me tonight, for your patience. I hope that it was okay. I'm sorry if there was a lot of lagging or whatever there was, but if I don't try, good night, Melissa. Take care, honey. We'll never learn together. And I sincerely, it was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I lost my letter V. I'll find it. Did it fall in here? Oh dear. Oh, it's right here. Could you guys see that? That's so funny. I'm gonna glue it now. But thank you so much. It's live TV, as I tell you. It only happens to me. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful Sunday. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I will do this again for positive sure. But you have to promise me that you will be doing something fun with me. So we can be doing this together on a Saturday. And tell me, like, leave me a comment. Tell me, like, what time do you think it's... Hi, Raquel! Ah! How are you? Thank you, Raquel. It wasn't me by myself. My husband supported me in doing the setup. But we did it. I'm going to do it again, Raquel, so you can... I know, maybe it's your time zone. You're in a different time zone. But yeah, you guys leave me a comment below and tell me, you know, do you want to start on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? And I can do it until midnight. Like, I'm good to do that. Today, no. I'm tired too. I'm just tired because it was so mentally exhausting to even start this. But yeah, leave me comments and let me know. Leave me comments and tell me, you know, anything. If you've got tips and tricks for this. Oh, happy Sunday, honey. Enjoy. I know you guys are coming into your spring, summer, and we're moving into fall, winter. So enjoy. Yeah, so if you guys know anything, I know, like I said, I think Adele's mastered this, but I think it's because Aaron is like computer genius guy. Yeah, and I think that Daisy was talking about, was it Google Hangout? I don't even know what that is. But we'll look into that too. It's a lot of fun, right? It's a lot of fun to just have the support and just to hear or read. I shouldn't say hear because I can't hear you. It needs to be hearing. It needs to be like, you know, with our earplugs on, with like we're talking on the phone. I'd love to hear what you guys are saying. That would be awesome. Be less distracting to always try and read it too, but leave me your comments. Let me know what's going on. Raquel, this was one side that I did. And then on this side, I wasn't going to use this paper, but with amazing, amazing women power peer pressure, it's what I came up with, and I absolutely love it. And you missed it. You missed it, Raquel. It was so much fun. And Raquel, I love your videos. I love your layouts. Awesome, awesome stuff. Very inspirational. But I will do this again, and you will have to be up early to play with us. No, it was actually Scraptastic. But sometimes, yeah, there's always the same, you know, embellishment package. I think my hip kits, I have them behind me. I haven't even used them. I used one maybe. Hi, Alicia. Your phone died. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. But you're such a trooper. You were here when I was just getting started. But now I have it all figured out. Yes, life of a mom. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It was so funny. I was sitting upstairs in my living room in the afternoon. I was just catching up on some stuff. And then as soon as I got into my scrapbook room, my daughter needed me. My son was asking me questions. And I'm like, oh. I was like, I just got down here. I was sitting upstairs for a couple of hours. Nobody asked me anything. But as soon as I come into this room, Mom! Yeah, it's just doubles. I think that's the whole thing with most kits. You're going to get, you know, most times you're going to get a duplicate of something on somebody's kit. But I think now we don't really have a choice. Well, we do have some choices, but Scraptastic doesn't do kits anymore. And so I think hip kits for us in Canada anyway, I think is the easiest one to get if you want that kind of like trendy stuff. And I think I was saying that Felicity Jane is more its own unique paper and stuff like that. So there's less chance of doubling up now if you do both hip kits and Scraptastic like we did before. But yeah, and even sometimes when you're buying stuff, it's nice when you double up if it's a favorite thing that you really like, right? If you want an extra set of alphas or something like that. But it's interesting how sometimes with two kits you don't even know who's using what, right? Because they're so similar, but it's a hodgepodge. It's a little bit of stash, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But this is the back counter. So yeah, I just finished cutting up this piece of paper tonight. And oh, here's my stencil. Put it at the top. So it's funny how this is definitely a Scraptastic kit, but I don't know how I got duplicates of it. Or maybe I... Yes, the comments are really slow on my side, Raquel, so if you're struggling, I'm sorry. But I really like this. I was telling Moira earlier that the navy and the coral are really awesome. They really look really nice together. And so you see, I do have I think I ordered duplicate of this paper. You see? I got the extra paper. And I very rarely do this, but I absolutely love navy and the coral. It's really nice. And I really liked this patterned paper. And so I've got my vacation photos, and this seems to be the paper that I gravitated to for a couple of reasons, just because it's been sitting here. I think I'm freezing. Good night, Alicia. Thank you so much. Yes, I will put up a note. A note. I will put up a note. No. I will try to see if I can do that, you know, where you write down I'm reading the chat and trying to talk to you. You know, where you put that thing where it tells you when the next live stream comes on, so you can join us and you can scrapbook. Yes, I actually did a layout, Raquel, where I put my nephew's picture. I printed them out on purpose. I think these are like 1.5 by 1.5, or maybe they're 2 by 2, but something like that. Yes, there's so much you can do with these. But I think I'm going to have to cut down. I do scrapbook 8.5 by 11. That is the size that makes me the happiest. So I'm going to have to be cutting down. I absolutely love this floral. And I love wood grain. I love it all. I love it all. And I love this one. This one really looks nice too. They're all nice. They're just all nice. I have to cut them down and make them into my 8.5 by 11 so that they can get me all fired up when I look at them. And then just put my papers down. It's just awesome. So much fun to play. So much fun to think. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. Have yourselves a wonderful night. I'm going to go rest up. I have to go to the potty too. And hopefully I figure out how to do this again for next time. And I won't need too much help. But thank you. I hope you have a good day, Raquel. Have a beautiful Sunday. I know half of us are all probably already in bed or going to sleep right now. But you have a wonderful day with your beautiful children. And I will see you guys very soon. I will be doing another just regular video that I normally do. I'm going to try to keep up with YouTube and doing all this stuff. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful night. Lots of love. Lots of love. Big hugs to all of you, and thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. And I have to go all the way to the other side. All the way to the other side. Night. Sweet dreams.